you to this video lecture where we will be exploring the concept of economies of scale, a crucial topic within the broader field of inventory management. Before diving into the details, I want to take a moment to sincerely thank each one of you for your continued support and engagement with my videos. It truly motivates me to create more insightful content. Without further delay, let us begin this session and dive into the fascinating world of economies of scale. So, as you are on slide number one, so economies of scale refer to the cost advantages that a business can achieve as it increases production or operational scale. The concept is rooted in the idea that as the volume of production grows, the average cost per unit of output decreases. These cost reductions can result from factors such as increased operational efficiency, better utilization of resources, and bulk procurement of raw material. Economies of scale are classified into two main categories: internal economies of scale, which arise within the organization, and external economies of scale, which occur due to factors outside the organization, such as in industry growth or advancements in technology. In the context of inventory management, economies of scale play a pivotal role in optimizing operational performance and reducing costs. Effective inventory management focuses on maintaining the right balance between supply and demand, minimizing holding costs, and ensuring that products are available when they are required. By leveraging economies of scale, businesses can enhance these objectives and achieve significant cost savings. One of the key ways economies of scale impact inventory management is through bulk purchasing. When businesses purchase raw materials or finished goods in large quantities, they often receive discounts or favorable terms from suppliers. These costs reductions lower the per unit cost of inventory, which directly impacts the company's profitability. Additionally, bulk purchasing reduces the frequency of ordering, saving on administrative and transportation costs. Another important aspect in distribution efficiency, larger businesses or those operating on a large scale can negotiate better rates with logistics providers. By consolidating shipments or optimizing transportation routes, companies can reduce the costs associated with moving inventory across the supply chain. This is particularly relevant in industries with high transportation costs, such as retail or manufacturing. Now, storage and warehousing also get benefited from economies of scale. So, larger organizations can invest in advanced warehousing technologies and systems that optimize storage capacity and streamline inventory management processes. Automation, for an example, can significantly reduce labor costs and errors in inventory handling. Furthermore, the fixed costs of maintaining a warehouse, such as rent, utilities, and security, are spread across a larger volume of inventory, reducing the per unit cost. So, economies of scale also support inventory turnover and demand forecasting, especially in the large businesses. Now, here you can see inventory economies of scale graph. So, this graph is a very simple way to show how a business can reduce its costs as it grows larger. On the graph, uh, as you can see, horizontal axis, which is x-axis, and that represents the quantity of goods produced, while the vertical one, uh, which is y-axis, represents the cost per unit of production. Well, in the beginning, as production increases, the cost per unit decreases. This is shown by the downward sloping part of the curve. It happens because of factors like bulk purchasing discounts, better utilization of equipment, spreading fixed costs, for example, rent and salaries, over more units, and increased efficiency. However, after a certain point, the curve flattens out. This means the cost per unit stops decreasing, even as the production continues to grow. This is the point where the business has reached optimal production efficiency. So over here, you can see after certain interval of time, the slope is almost um, going in a straight line. So if the business grows too large, the curve might start to slope upward, indicating diseconomies of scale. This happens when production becomes inefficient due to factors like management difficulties, overcrowding, or higher operational costs. The economies of scale graph helps businesses understand how much they should produce to achieve the lowest per unit without over expanding and facing inefficiencies. Now, these are the key takeaways. Uh, it's just uh, whatever I uttered so far. So it's just a brief of it. So you can go through it. Okay, so now we are on to the formula of finding economic order quantity, since we are discussing part of inventory management. So that is why I included inventory is economic order quantity formula. So what does this formula indicate? So first of all, the formula is EOQ is equal to entire square root 2 multiplied by S multiplied by D and overall divided by H. Now here D is demand, which may be units that are demanded annually. S is ordering cost per order, and H is holding cost per unit per year. Right. So when we discuss about the numerator, which is 2 multiply S multiplied by D, so this part represents the total cost of ordering, multiplying annual demand, which is D, by the cost per order, which is S, gives the total annual ordering cost, and multiplying by 2 adjust for the balance between ordering and holding costs. Here, H is holding cost per unit per year, which includes storage, insurance, depreciation, and etc. So dividing 2SD by H balances ordering and holding costs. And the entire square root, we are taking entire square root, ensures that the formula gives an optimal order quantity. So by using this formula, businesses can reduce total inventory cost by balancing the trade-off between ordering frequently and ordering a large quantities. Um, uh, so this simple yet powerful tool supports efficient inventory management and cost savings. Now, this is one example which is given to you. So EOQ considers the timing of reordering, the cost incurred to place an order, and the costs to store merchandise. If a company is constantly placing small orders to maintain a specific uh, inventory level, the ordering costs are higher along with the need for additional storage space. For example, consider a retail clothing shop that carries a line of men's shirt. The shop sells 1,000 shirts each year. Uh, it costs the company per $5 per year to hold a single shirt in the inventory, and the fixed cost to place an order is $2. Now here we have to find economic order quantity. So as we discussed, the formula is EOQ is equal to entire square root 2 multiplied by S multiplied by D. So, and the whole divided by H entire square root. So here 2 multiplied by S. So here S is $2 and D is demand. So demand, let's go back. So demand is 1,000 shirts each year, right? And H is 5. So $5 per year to hold a single shirt, which is holding cost. Now let us solve this question using EOQ formula. So I inserted all the given values in the formula, and here I get the answer. So 28.3. So this way we can solve, or we can find economic order quantity. I hope you liked this video lecture. Thank you. Stay tuned. Thanks for supporting. Bye bye.